Okay, so it's Tuesday 7th of May 2024 and we're in Cornwall. We've just arrived at a place called, I think it's Chichester. It's an ancient Iron Age roundhouse village. Goes back to, I think, the 1st century AD. So we're going to have a look anyway. Nice, very, very narrow roads, so you've got to be careful when you drive out here. As you can see, there is a reasonable car park here. It's an English heritage site, I do believe, and there's toilets. Yeah, Chichester Ancient Village, and it is £8.10 for an adult to get in, £20.70 for 2 adults and up to 3 children, £12.60 for 1 adult and 3 children, children 5 to 17 are £4.50. Concessions £7.20, or £7.20 for us old people dying. Right, let's get going then. Literally just come out the car park, cross the road, and here we are. Careful. I don't know how far this pathway goes, but it will be dry. As you can see, it's covered in stones, so not too bad. So if you have any walking difficulties and you want to come to this place, obviously there are some steps. But it's a decent enough path and decent enough steps. Hello. And the path goes on. Nice little gnarled looking tree. Yeah, these little places, they are out in the countryside. It's a bit like the one we went to a couple of years ago called Cornwall. Beautiful and peaceful, lovely place to visit. But do be aware of these places. The roads are very small, very tiny. Footpath is uphill and obviously downhill going back, and obviously another set of steps. So it looks like we might actually have arrived now. Yeah. And there's the entrance. I think I'll just do a view from up here before we go in. Beautiful, quiet. Yeah, I'm definitely a country boy. Give me the cities any day. Although I must say, the old city of Istanbul, I love the old part. Welcome to Chichester Ancient Village. You're about to explore one of the best preserved ancient villages in Britain, where a close-knit community lived and worked about 1,800 years ago. Each of the stone-walled houses has a number of rooms arranged around a central courtyard. This unique house layout is only found in late Iron Age and Romano-British settlements in western Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. People lived in Chichester between the 1st century AD and the end of the 3rd century AD, a time when much of southern and eastern Britain was under Roman rule. Follow the path across the green field to explore the village, etc., etc. This copper spoon was found near the ticket office. Right. And that's a reconstruction of the houses. Right.
Yeah, it's just where that sort of rough ground begins.
As you can see from the entrance point there, it's still uphill, and it's fairly steep. If you have real walking issues, then you know it's all uphill coming, all downhill going back, and there's lots of steps at least as well, so be aware of that. Well, that was a hard climb for Diane. So as I said before, if you have walking difficulties, not for you, not here. Right, let's have a little look round then. I'm going to leave Diane to have a rest. So this place was excavated in 1931. Well over 1,300 pieces of pottery and other bits and pieces were found. I believe it was a place for prayer. I don't know what it is about really old places like this. It's like the old churches, really old Saxon churches. I mean, as I said before, I'm not religious, but you feel something when you go into those places, the history of it. What went on, the fact that there's so much power and money made from religion as well, that'll upset people. Greedy men. Quiet's beautiful. Nice to see the bluebells out. House number 7. Courtyard houses, garden terrace, round room, bay, curved area probably partly roofed to provide shelter for sheep, cattle or pigs. Courtyard. So beautiful and peaceful. Something for me to look at when I can't get out and about, perhaps. Yeah, different way up, eh? Right, let's turn around. Semi-detached neighbours. House 3. Entrance is in front of you, leading to 2 semi-detached courtyard houses. House on the left built first, later been extended to incorporate a second house onto the right. House 3 was cleared in 1928. In 1931, 50 tonnes of loose stone were removed, probably from the collapsed walls. seems they built better back then than they did in the what you call, I suppose, the Dark Ages. Made plenty of use of stone. Strange imagining best part of 2,000 years ago, people cooking, eating, talking. Living up here. Beautiful, to be perfectly honest. Well, I can see this video is going to be far too long for anybody to actually want to watch other than myself and Diane. Particularly as to most people, it's just old rocks and grass. They don't feel the mystique of the place, perhaps the way I do. Well, that last one was house number 1, apparently. It was certainly a proper little community up here. Considering how backward we were in the sort of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, you know, up till probably the Norman invasion, when maybe things started to change. After the Romans had been here and everything seemed to go backwards. That's history for you, I guess. I think I'm back. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not. That's house number 4. A few rooms in this place. I did spend the customary few pounds on a guidebook which tells us apparently all about this place and their sister sites, English Heritage, as I've probably said, their sister site, Cornwall. We went there a few years ago. That was a freebie, that one. Cornwall, didn't have to pay to go in there. I think I'll come in the back door here. After the walk up the paths and up the hill, Diane decided that best she sit and rest, so hopefully I'll get enough of this on video to give her a flavour of what it's like. Well, they were really quite big places, some of these round houses. Lots of rooms. I'm guessing, as I read somewhere, that one of the rooms would probably be incorporated but no roof, and they might keep some of their livestock in there. It's quite a big one, this. Here we are. Beautiful views I had, eh? Make yourself at home. House 6. This was the largest and best preserved house and was the first to be excavated in 1873. What you can see today is a result of careful restoration work carried out in 1937-38. House was in poor condition in 1937. This began a major program of restoration excavation. Excavated the rooms in the house and discovered the narrow back entrance to the larger round room. Croft Andrew was able to dismantle the boardhouse' poor rebuilding work and carefully reinstate the original walls. Well done, pal. Right. That's obviously the best of them, and that was house number 6, as I said. Views across West Penwith. Gwylio Adrws Penwith West. Don't go by my pronunciations. From Chrysaorsa's elevated position, there are panoramic views across the landscape of West Penwith, a unique and ancient part of Cornwall. Chrysaorsa village sits within an ancient field system with trackways and other prehistoric sites preserved in the surrounding landscape. The long terrace fields probably date from the late Iron Age and continue to form the basis of the field patterns today. On top of the hill behind you is the castle Andinus, an impressive hill fort with 3 concentric circular stone and earth ramparts. Small hill forts are often found close to courtyard house settlements. They may represent a central place of refuge or shifting settlement patterns over time. Right, let's have a view. Let's do it. Bring it in a little bit. Remember, I am just an amateur. number 8. Not a great deal left of house number 8 by the looks of it. So peaceful up here. I am without doubt country boy at heart, Sussex born, Sussex bred, strong in the arm and weak in the head, as they say. Or somebody once said, I've no doubt. I think I've been in all these now. Yeah. Did I start here? Yeah, I know. Trouble is, I always walk round in such a random manner. Had a nice rest. Okay, that's the end of my little video.
And I'm here.
I doubt if many people will watch it because it'll be far too long. But for any of you that like me, that like a little bit of peace and quiet, a bit of countryside, bit of history, you can feel it when you walk around these places, then I hope you enjoy it. I have.
That's it, put it away now.
Yeah.